right, so I'm saying, so you can always do it better. You could always do it better. All right. That's what, but the truth is like, you have to like, you also have to do other stuff. You got to like find money. You got to run your facilities. You've got like all kinds of stuff to do. So you have to pick and choose. Now, maybe your skill best is negotiating contracts and talking to owners and finding facilities. And then you hire somebody to do the running part, right? And you're like, I'd rather be finding the facilities, and this person could be like the boots on the ground person or whatever, But the truth of the matter is that you can't do everything. You can't do it all, right? So, because if you do it all, if you're doing it all, that means that you're like over leveraging yourself, and then you're not going to be able to like scale up. And owning one of these things is not going to make you rich, right? Unless you have like $3 million and you can go out and buy. I have one student. She bought a facility. Well, it was 3 facilities, 630 units. She just bought it, and she bought it for $3 million, and it just got valued at $7.2 million. Okay, so like if you have a couple of $1,000,000, obviously you can like double the value, right? But if you're going to buy something for $500,000 and double the value, I mean, $1 million property is not going to like make you wealthy. All right, it's just not. All right, there's maybe a little bit of cash flow, maybe some appreciation on the back end, but like, you got to have several of these. Okay, so pick and choose what you're good at so that you can scale up on the things that you're not good at. Okay, makes sense. Okay, all right. Let me see. Did I answer everybody's questions? So somebody asked, do we have scripts for cold calls? Yeah, I mean, essentially everybody in our team really kind of just does their own thing. Because they all kind of have their own groove, but really, I mean, they're asking the same thing over and over. They're asking, do you want an offer? They're not asking, do you want to sell your facility? Because the answer is always no if you ask that. The question they're asking is, do you want an offer? So we're sending out lots of offers. All right. And some people just want an offer. We're like, it's a free offer. Just, see what your property is valued at, and some people will send the offer out and then we'll like never hear from them again. They're like, okay, that's what it's worth. Thanks. But, some people will counter back and say, no, like, I really want this. And then some people will come back and be like, wow, I didn't really think it was that much, so, so it's really just kind of like make offers, right? And that's what you want to be saying on your cold calls. What qualifies a primary versus secondary versus tertiary market? Good. Okay, so the primary market is going to be in a major city, right? Primary market is going to be like Nashville, and even the suburbs. They're all considered like the suburbs of Nashville. Orlando, Austin, Houston. All the major cities are all primary market, and all the suburbs of the major cities are all primary market. Okay. And then secondary market, for me personally, this is how I describe secondary markets, really by population. A secondary market, now it's not population based on being a suburb of a primary market. So I say suburbs of primary markets are primary markets. But I like towns that are like 25 to 100,000 people, that are kind of like standoff, like in your city. I mean, in your state, there's always these little towns that are like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 people, right? Those are good, like secondary markets. Okay. And just as long as it's not a suburb of a primary market. Okay. And then the tertiary market could be a suburb of a secondary market. A tertiary market could be a suburb of a secondary market, because those are really like smaller towns that are really up and coming, right? Or, and I'm sorry, I have like, my throat's going out, and it's like my mouth, like COVID just makes your mouth so dry. I'm not sure why. So, but anyways, or tertiary market could just be a little tiny standalone city that's like less than 25,000 people.